What up, what up, what up, what up, people? If you guys can hear me, put a one in the chat, people. If you guys can hear me, put a one in the chat. I hate to say this, but we are going to change up. We are going to change up my live stream today. I'm going to change up the live stream today, people. So I just watched a RVT video, Red Viking Trucker. Go check that channel out. He covered this. I appreciate too, you know, that it's been covered. I don't watch this guy. Um, so I had no idea until today, and I was like, wait a minute. But I'm gonna shout some of you guys out. So I'll try to go live tomorrow, the next day on what we're going to go to live to today. I think this is more and more important, and I appreciate everybody hitting the one in the chat. I might give away some memberships today. We'll see how I feel. I'm gonna shout some of you guys out. So for those of you guys that came in and didn't read the title, the new title is "When Does the Lying Stop?" Right? You guys, as far as people that watch us, man, you guys have it fucking rough, right? You put on some shit. Oh, that's right, Josh. Josh, I appreciate that, man. Josh, he put a one in the chat showing attendance, and make sure you hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Actually, let me shout some of you guys out because this, I don't watch this guy, and this is extremely important. And I was like, you know what? I need to talk about this shit way before what I'm about to talk about, right? And I wouldn't know nothing about it if I didn't watch Red Viking Trucker RVT. So go check his channel out. He's probably going to go more in depth. I think, where I'm at with it. Because all I did was watch enough of this shit to screenshot it so I can show you guys I'm not bullshitting. So let me shout some of you guys out real quick. Mechanic, what's going on? Josh the Vegan, what up, what up? Quick, what up, what up? Not sure how you doing. GW, what up? Michael, what up? Tony's in the building. What up, Tony? Sean? Yeah, shout out where you guys are from, man. Always shout out where you guys are from when you guys come in here. What up, PG? What up, Wet Willie? Rodolfo, what's going on? Mr. G, what up? Trucking with T-Bone, what up? One of my members up in the building. Jordan, what up, Jordan? How you doing? There he is right there. Hit his channel. I done messed that. His name is the channel for Red Viking Truckers, Love Travel Adventures. So he's right here in my comments. You got, click on it and you'll see the whole entire video of what he covered. Percy, what up? What up? 2-4, what up? What up, CB? GW says, LOL, I was just watching that video. He owes a lot of people money. Well, we're going to talk about it. Tony's from Oklahoma. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Welcome back. And actually, just so you know, RBT, welcome back. I actually put in one of my comments saying you're going live and stuff like that too. So he even welcome back gave me a heads up, just so you know. I gotta get welcome back, his flowers. Trucker XT21, what up? Henry, what's going on? All right. So here's my thing, right? You guys have it pretty bad, man, at times, right? You guys want to learn about trucking. You guys watch a bunch of people bullshitting you, lying, just doing whatever they can do. Oh, what up, Randy Spears? What's going on, buddy? How you doing? And if you guys can share this out, if you guys have channels. But you guys have it bad, man, because you're trying to learn trucking, and then you got people that create content that'll sail you down the river, so their family has more money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can get fucked, you can lose your ass, your wife or girlfriend get mad at you, You know what I'm saying? Your kids will sit there on the table with the empty bowl and a spoon, and that's okay, right? And then on top of that, then we get people on YouTube who want to pretend that they're somebody who they're not. And I always tell people, why do that? Why do that? Like, people that are watching all the content creators, nobody knows nobody personally. What up, truck driving cowboy? Nobody knows nobody personally. And even if you did, why walk as a man like that? Like, why pretend to be something that you're not? You know? And this shit just fucking just it just blew my mind, bro. Like, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. You know, I knew Red Viking was live, and damn, my mother trucker had his thumbnail, and I was driving actually in the car, and I clicked on it, and I couldn't believe it. And I had this live scheduled since this morning, and it was about, you know, uh how did I tell that shit? Lease driver attacking owner robs cash truck guys. But this shit is more important. I don't watch Mother Trucker. If you guys go way, 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 way back, the Mother Trucker was called the Asian My Show. Now, I don't know if he's a good person or bad person. I don't know him to give you guys my opinion, right? But one thing that left a bad taste in my mouth was at one time this guy had his channel was a drama channel. It was a drama channel. I remember one time me and Trucker Brown were going through it. He had to put me and Trucker Brown on his channel and gave his opinion. So, Mother Trucker, I owe you the same credit, right? So, I want to do your video today. I didn't strike you back then. I didn't ask you to take it down. You know, you had me and Trucker Brown on your shit. You showed our videos, the whole situation. You covered it, and I didn't say a word, right? I didn't say a word. So now, Mother Trucker, I'm doing the same thing to you that you did to me. So we'll see what kind of man you are. See if this stays up or not. But I owe you from way back then, bro. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So I remember him reporting on Guilty versus TB. Yeah, he used to be a drama channel. He used to be a drama channel. And then I don't know if you guys remember this, man, but I'm not saying that, well, maybe I am saying fuck. A long time ago, if you guys remember, I still got the videos. You guys remember I used to give you guys the news. I gave you guys the news. I gave you guys story time, all that shit, right? But it wasn't my channel, right? Just something I need to do. I did the little news. I even had the little clip of the news intro, all that shit. And next thing you know, this drama channel, the Asian My Show, turned into a news channel. I ain't saying he copied me. It was just a coincidence, right? It's just a coincidence. Just like Lockout Man, his whole thing now is story time. Not saying they come on over here and run with it, but I do see a lot of channels where they say put a one in the chat. I know for a fact that all came from me. Joe says, why are we living in the past? Joe, I'm not living in the past. This what I'm about to show you guys is right now. But see, Joe, what I try to do, number one, is try to set up the stage. You know how that is, Joe? I mean, you've been a director, a lot of different things. You probably know how that goes, Joe. So check this out real quick, and then we're gonna talk after this. Put a one in the chat if you guys can hear it once I play it. I'm gonna play it, stop it. You let me know. One, you hear it. Two, you don't. And Terry, Randy, anybody? If someone's out of pocket, block them. I ain't got time for that shit here. So real quick, here is the video. I bought a truck stop. to give truck drivers free parking in America. Really quick, if you guys see that, what up, Brandon? How you doing, man? How you doing? So, can you guys read this? If you guys can read this, put a Y in the comments. I bought. Actually, let me do it like this. I bought a truck stop. So what does that mean? I bought a truck stop to. I bought a truck stop, right? And he shows it on the right hand corner, right? Paradise, right? He bought a truck stop, correct? Here we go.
For all truck drivers out there. And as you can see, this big old parking lot, has secure parking.
All right. Can you guys hear that? Put a 1 in the chat if you hear it. Hear him good. Thank you, GW. All right, let's play this out. So he's at the parking lot at this Paradise truck stop. Telling you guys he bought the truck stop. And the crazy thing is, in this thing is like, oh, something like this costs millions and millions of dollars. I mean, come on, bro. Like, can we just be ourselves on this motherfucker for once? Can we just be ourselves? Here we go.
There's a gate up front. Right now it's currently open, but there's 24-hour staff. There's the Tiki Hut, and we always have somebody there. And so, they truly asked me, they're like, Alex, we need your help. We're trying to build something special, right? And at the end of the day, something special like this costs millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. And they asked me to come in as an owner. I'll be honest with you, I am not a rich man. I don't have that type of money. But if given the opportunity to partner up and do something like this, it's amazing. And why it's amazing?
All right. So, let me know. Listening to that, the title says he bought a truck stop. He said he partnered up with them. I mean, do you guys think he bought the truck stop? Put a 1 for yes, 2 for no. Not what you know now, but if you watch that video, is he letting you guys know that he's a partner in this truck stop? That he bought the truck stop? He's a partner. Put a 1 for yes or 2. I don't think so. Tony, you must have hit your head, bro. Russell says no too. So let's play it again. Mike says no. Maybe I'm missing something. So the title right here says, I bought a truck stop. That's the title of his own video. You can go look at it. 2 months ago, his own video says, I bought a truck stop to give truck drivers free parking. I mean, Terry, you're saying you don't think you bought the... Okay, maybe I'm not saying it wrong. Don't give your opinion if you think he bought the truck stop. Clear your head for a second. Maybe I didn't ask it right. What I'm asking is, if you didn't know anything you know today, and you played this video, you read this man's title, I bought a truck stop to give a drivers free parking. You don't know this man from Adam. You don't know nothing. You're not giving your opinion. If you read this title and this video was played, would you think he bought the truck stop? 1 for yes or 2 for no? Or partnered up with the truck stop? Bro, I know the whole situation now, but I get it, man. I get it, right? I'm not telling you guys he put money. I bought a truck stop. So when I buy something, it's with money, right? It's with money. I bought a truck stop. Well, no, Tony, come on, guys. It ain't that complicated. If you read the title, I bought a truck stop, right? And then in the video, he says he partnered up. So I'm gonna play it again. I bought a truck stop. So listen up, because it's very important before I hit the second one.
for all truck drivers out there. And as you can see, this big old parking lot, has secure parking. There's a gate up front. Right now it's currently open, but there's 24-hour staff. There's the tiki hut, and we always have somebody there. And so, you know, they truly asked me that, Alex, we need your help. We're trying to build something special, right? And at the end of the day, something special like this costs millions upon millions of dollars. And they asked me to come in as an owner. I'll be honest with you, I am not a rich man. I don't have that type of money. But if given the opportunity to partner up and do something like this, it's amazing. And why it's amazing?
All right. Can we agree he said he's a partner in the truck stop? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard that he's happy to be partnered up in the truck stop. Put a 1 in the chat if you hear that and understand it. Now, here's what happened. At that truck stop, the employees did not get paid. He is a partner at a truck stop. He's a partner at a truck stop, but he's for the truckers. Understand, he's always for the truckers. Okay? He partnered up at this truck stop. He told all you guys to go there. Park for free, spend your money. Please go to my truck stop. I bought a truck stop. Okay? Now, nobody got paid, and now he does another video. So I drive to Trucker's Paradise to get the truth. If you're a partner, number one, why would you have to drive there for the truth if you're a partner? The next thing I didn't like, if he's supposed to be a partner at the truck stop, he bought this truck stop. It says on his own video, he bought the fucking truck stop. He is a partner out of his own mouth. They're not getting fucking paid. Then his partners, he throws them under the bus. I don't like that. The man, I'm going to show you the video. The man feels bad that he can't pay because the business ain't what it is. He feels extremely bad. But as a partner, I ought to pull my partner aside and said, hey, man, here's some of my YouTube money. I make $250,000 a year. How much to pay, get this payroll straightened out? Because I'm partners in some business too. And when shit goes kind of crazy, I got to come out of my pocket, right? So him being a partner, when his title should have been, I'm driving to the Trucker's Paradise to make sure the employees get paid, even if I cut a check out of my own bank account. That's what this video should have said. But, he's for the truckers. He's for the truckers, right? But he's not going to come out of his own pocket, but he's a partner. But what we can do is throw a motherfucker under the bus and make him look like a piece of shit. He's making his partner look like a piece of shit while he smells like roses and flowers. Nah, motherfucker, you want to play when the truck stop showed up, you pounded your fucking chest, you put the cape on to save all the truckers, you told everybody you bought this motherfucker. Now you got to stand up as a man and handle business. Let's play this out.
What's going on with truckers? I've been getting a lot of truck drivers recently asking me what's going on with Truckers Paradise. And so I see this article that says many employees of Truckers Paradise in Gainesville say they haven't been receiving pay. And this type of stuff right here, when I hear it from an article, it really surprised me. And I wanted to get...
Motherfucker, if you're a fucking partner, I bought a fucking truck stop. How the fuck does this surprise you, bro? Are you lying to us that you're surprised? You guys saw what I just played earlier, right? The title says I bought a truck stop, correct? His video said he partnered up. Now he's motherfucking surprised that people ain't getting paid. When are men going to stand on fucking business when it comes to business and handle what they got to handle? That's like you're sitting next to a badass broad. She's a dime piece. All the motherfuckers will be like, damn, that girl's fine as a motherfucker. Is that your girl? Yeah, hell yeah, it's my girl. Next thing you know, fucking she sneezes, eats her fucking boogers, and wipes her ass and farts 5 times. And then, oh no, that ain't my girl, man. It just, no, motherfucker, you stood on business and said that was your fucking girl. You say that's your girl, so whatever the fuck she does after that, that's you. But Willie, I don't give a fuck. Look, let me tell you something. But Willie, here's what I want to tell you, right? Truth is truth, false is false, period. You guys can excuse shit any fucking way the fuck you want to excuse it. Truth is truth, false is false. That's what's wrong with this trucking community. That's what's wrong with the trucking community. Well, I know he fucked up with that, but that's okay, because, oh, he beat the shit out of his wife, but that's okay because he was drunk and, he snorted some coke. That's okay, because it's never okay. It's never okay. But Willie, you can let any man and woman in life come in front of your face and lie to you, and you can excuse it all the fuck you want. In my world, I don't do that shit. Mike says they use him as advertising. No, they didn't, Mike. No, they didn't, Mike. I'll tell you why. Because he stood there and said he bought a truck stop. To me, he bought the truck stop. If he didn't, then the mother trucker is using them for clout. Mike, you know what I'm saying? And if someone gives you shares of ownership, that don't mean you bought the truck stop. God damn. If you go rent a fucking car and you get on YouTube and says, hey, I bought me a fucking Ferrari. Check me out. I bought a Ferrari. What if a motherfucker says, hey, man, I rent luxury vehicles and sports cars. Can you promote my business? I'll lend you the Ferrari for a week. And then a motherfucker jumps in the goddamn fucking Ferrari, running down the road making YouTube videos saying, look, I bought a Ferrari. Oh, no, so Cal, he can lie. It's okay. Because they probably gave him some shares and they just wanted him to promote the business. Come on, bro. What is wrong with you people? Words mean what they mean. Words are like bullets, bro. Seriously. If you say you bought something, you bought the bitch. It's yours. If you say you're partners, you bought something, you're partner up with that motherfucker, you're responsible just like they are. I don't give a fuck. Do you guys know who Eric is from Travel Loco? Eric? You guys know Eric, the singing trucker? He partnered up for, what's that goddamn company called? TLC Freight or whatever the fuck that shit's called. He didn't come out with no money, but he partnered up. He was responsible for that business. When he left, he sold his part of the business. Words is what they mean. Period. Now, look how this partner embarrassed his other partner to get out. Because why? Because he told everybody he bought the fucking truck stop. So then when people ain't getting paid, motherfuckers are pulling his coattails like, hey, bro, your truck stop you fucking bought? Yeah. They're not paying their fucking employees. What the fuck? He says, shit, I got to cover my ass. Let me throw the partner under the bus. That way I don't get my YouTube channel fucked up. That's how I take it now. That's just my opinion. But here we go. Tell me how fucked up this shit is. This is the part. Look, I'm not upset about if you lied about you bought a truck stop or didn't. The fucked up part about it is look at this man's, not this guy, the partner's face. Look at the partner's face. He's all red. He's embarrassed. He's ashamed. He's upset. This is what will make a motherfucker commit suicide. Watch this shit.
Down to the bottom of it, and of course
he's gonna get to the bottom of his partner.
Dean himself. For the people that don't know, that I've been promoting Truckers Paradise, letting people know that there's free truck parking here. You know, the team here during grand opening, I believe in July it was, asked me if I wanted to be a part of something special like this. And I was excited to. And I saw this article, people start sending it to me. I had to drive here to get answers, and I wanted to hear it from the CEO, Dean himself.
A lot of truck drivers have been.
Now, really quick, look at his face. Expressions tell you everything, right? So look at his face. He feels fucked up. If you guys feel he feels fucked up about it, put a 1 in the chat. He looks like he is fucked up. What up, DeAndre? DeAndre always likes saying some shit. Opinions is like assholes, bro. What are you doing right now? It's lame as fuck. Then jump off, bro. If it's lame as fuck, jump off, bro. Jump off, bro.
Reaching out to me, asking me a lot of questions about Truckers Paradise. And I've been promoting Truckers Paradise for their free truck parking. We see these drivers here today, and I'm thankful to see these drivers gain safe parking. But I'm hearing a lot of stuff from articles and some things from news that I myself needed some enlightenment on. And I wanted to hear from you. Just where would you like to start? Because, you know, I did drive here to let the world know because they're asking me, and I didn't want to speak for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, this has been a calling of mine to provide free truck parking, you know, for the safety aspect of it, so people can do the reset here. And it's been tough. We're over budget, and it's taken longer than what we've expected. And we have currently a gap in funding. So some of what you've heard in the news is correct, in that we have employees that have gone without a paycheck since a week ago today, on Friday. And so I deeply apologize, and I'm working 7 days a week to work with our investors and try to get some funding in the door. And
all right, so let me go back to this part. There, I bought a truck stop. Oops. I bought a truck stop. I don't know, man. The craziest shit is this, right? Why am I even talking about this? Because maybe this is a teachable moment. Maybe I can teach you guys something. Maybe you guys might get a partner in the future, right? You know, so this is all a teachable moment, okay? But the dude said he bought the truck stop. If I was that guy's partner, this dude that feels bad, working 7 days a week, around the clock, stressing the fuck out, doing everything he'd be doing, the last thing I would do is put him on camera at his worst time in life, right? At his worst time. As a partner, I would have showed up, had some coffee with the man, and said, "Hey, man, where are we at with this?" "Well, we owe some employees." As a partner, I'd be like, "Shit, man, how much you guys need?" Because you're a partner, right? "How much you guys need?" "Oh, we need this." "Okay. Well, I got that. Let me see if I can go get a loan. We got to get this covered because we're partners and it's going to make me look bad. So, you know, I got to make sure employees are covered." Right? It's the same thing if when you guys go drive these semi trucks, especially with the oil field is real bad with this shit. Oil field guys will go work for people, even owner operators will lease on to companies. Next thing you know, the goddamn company would get paid, and then the guy that owns the company would run the fuck off, and the owner operators and drivers wouldn't get paid. This shit's fucked up, isn't it? It's fucked up. But what do those people do? They leased onto this shitbag piece of shit, but they went to where he got paid and said, "Man, I didn't get paid. I need my money." So when Alex is talking about people are hitting him up, what they're trying to tell Alex is like, "Hey, bro, they need to get paid." You know what I mean? So I mean, goddamn, and bro, I just wouldn't put this guy on video right now. What I would have did was find a solution and then come back on my YouTube channel, Say, hey, I had a meeting with my partner Dean, and here's where we're at. Yeah, the stuff's true, but me and Dean we're working on it. We're gonna get through it, and then explain to people, because this is a teachable moment, and I'm gonna tell you guys this, not just in truck stops, but in trucking in general, truck stops, everything else. When you start any fucking business, your first 5 years is against you. I'm telling you guys that right now. Your first 5 years are against you. You know what I'm saying? First 5 years. Remember that. Randy says, if Alex would have been smart, he would have done boss moves and dropped a couple racks. That's what I was saying, Randy. If you're a partner, I mean, I've had to do it. I've been partners in business, man. And I made sure that people got paid. You don't fucking play with people's money. Your employees are the front man. Now, one thing I'm not gonna do. Now, I don't really know what to believe with this shit. I don't know if he bought the truck stop or didn't buy the truck stop, right? But when you're telling motherfuckers I bought a truck stop and it's millions and millions and millions of dollars, in other words, to me, you're popping your collar, which is fine. Pop your collar. Let me tell you something. If y'all motherfuckers made millions of dollars and bought a truck stop, man, I'm gonna give you daps, bro. Shout out. Hell yeah, do that. I'm a congratulator. I'll congratulate anybody for doing well for themselves. What up, Anthony? What up, DJ? I'll always congratulate people for any good moves they want to make, whatever it is, buying a truck, anything. It's congratulations. But saying you bought a truck stop, saying the video that you partnered up with a dude, and now it's going south, and now you want to wash your hands and back up from it and stay clean and let the other dude get ran over by the cattle. That's just bad business, man. That's not a good look, Alex. Like, it's just not a good look. Honestly. I've even did better than this. I've even referred somebody to something before, and when it wasn't as expected as I said, I paid for everything. I'll give you an example. There was a truck driver one time. He wanted some interior, right? I said, here, go to this interior spot I know about. They'll do you a solid. He took the truck over there, doing all the interior of the whole truck. All of it. Right? Shit went south quick. It took longer, like all this bullshit. I felt so fucking bad. I felt so bad. I told my dude, I said, look, bro, I'm paying for the whole interior job. He didn't have to pay for nothing. I paid for the whole fucking job. Because if I'm going to tell somebody to go somewhere, I got to stand on that shit. That's why we have to be careful who we recommend and where. Because a recommendation means a lot, right? If you say, hey, man, go to this tire store, I'm not going to question you if I fuck with you. I'm going to go to the tire store and I'm going to go get some tires. I'm not going to ask around. I'm not going to check around. Nothing. If I drive off and all my tires go flat, I'm hitting my dude up. Like, what the fuck, bro? You told me to go to the tire place. Same about these trucking companies. Go to Hirschbach. Go to Prime. Go to Hurricane. Go to Swift. Go to here. And shit's fucked up. You got to answer to the shit. You got to answer to the shit. I know Alex. I mean, as far as who he is, I don't watch his fucking channel. I didn't catch none of this shit until I saw RBT shit today. But the whole thing, man, is when we speak, our word's supposed to be worth more than money. I think a lot of people on YouTube forgot that shit. I ain't perfect. I just told you a scenario when I referred somebody to a goddamn interior place and I paid for the whole motherfucking thing. So I'm not perfect. I fuck up too. So don't think I'm over here on some stand talking about how perfect I am and how fucked up this shit is. And I ain't saying this shit that Alex did this on purpose or none of this shit. But when you say you bought the truck stop and all these hundreds of thousands of people watch you, that you bought the truck stop and all these motherfuckers showing up over there, and then kind of find out nobody's getting fucking paid. He needs to be standing next to this motherfucker right here, explaining to people why they are not getting paid. Because in his videos, he keeps saying, we have this, we have. All right, I appreciate that, Red Viking Trucker. But he needs to stand right here because on his videos, all he says is we. But now shit caught on fucking fire. It ain't we no more. It's Dean. It's Dean. When you guys decide to go in business with somebody, partner up with somebody, or whatever you want to call it, really be cautious who you guys fuck with when it comes to money. Be cautious who your partner is. What up, Mario? I went there last week on my way to Minnesota. The idea is a great one, and I've invested in the idea. My only concern is the location. They're currently building up the area, though. Okay. Well, that's the whole part when you get in business. The first thing you want to do is fucking find out a good location. There's so much to do before you get in business. You guys remember what I always told you guys? Come up with a business plan and then a projection, right? You got to do a projection. Where the fuck was the projection on this shit? If they did a projection, the shit is wrong. Because why are you getting paid? If you did the business plan, you sat down, you did the business plan, then you do a projection, that right there will be like, wait a minute. Shit, we're not gonna make enough to get employees. In fast food restaurants, do you know how they do it? They have to project labor, right? Because when you go inside of a Wendy's or McDonald's, whatever, there's people there, right? They have to invest in labor and project how many people they think they're going to show up and at what times. They know exactly what time to give people lunch breaks because that's going to be at the slowest times. Everybody's all on hands on board during lunchtime, right? This shit is crazy, bro. Like, I don't understand. I don't know if you bought the goddamn truck stop or not. I mean, I have to go by a man's word, right? If you don't know a man, all you can do is go by the man's word, right? And the man said he bought a truck stop. He bought a truck stop to give us truckers free park in America, right? Then in the video, he said he partnered up.
Staff, there's the Tiki Hut, and we always have somebody there.
See, we always have somebody there. We. So why is everything we? And when people ain't getting paid, where's the we at? Where is the we? We always have that. We always have this. Oh shit, didn't get paid. Hold up. Let me go find out what's going on. Let me go talk to Dean. Dean, how come you didn't pay everybody? What's going on, Dean? Like I don't walk like this, bro. Maybe this is acceptable to you guys. Maybe this is why you guys can watch these goddamn YouTube channels, let these motherfuckers lie right in your fucking face, and you guys are all good with the shit. Right now, there's employees that's not getting paid. All of a sudden, Alex saying, I bought a truck stop. What are we doing, Alex? You getting a loan to help the employees? Or, I mean, what are you doing? Like, that's what that's the video we should be seeing. What we should be seeing is, hey, guys, I know people can get paid. Me as a partner, let me see what I can do. Because, matter of fact, I referred all you motherfuckers over there. Let me see what I can do. I got to do something to make this shit right. Let me see what I can do. Why do you think they're hitting them up? How come nobody sent me the fucking things about the truck stop employees not getting paid? Oh, that's right. I didn't put a video saying I bought a truck stop. I didn't make a video saying I'm partnered up. It's millions of dollars. We. I didn't do one of those. I'm surprised you guys are not on this man's channel and asking him what the fuck is going on here. Did he buy the goddamn truck stop or did he not buy the fucking truck stop? Right here in his own, he made the video, says the Mother Trucker News, right? 19,000 views 2 months ago. He typed it with his own shit. I bought a truck stop. Over here, he ain't got shit to do with the truck stop. Over here, he ain't got nothing to do with the truck stop. And this poor guy, bro, he don't know what the fuck to do. This is why you have fucking partners, man. You have partners for situations like this. So instead of doing a video making him look like an asshole, making shit more, putting gas on the fire, the dude's face is all red. He's all fucked up, clueless, apologetic, everything. Did Alex apologize to anybody? Alex made this man that partnered up with him at when he bought a truck stop apologize to you guys. Where's Alex's apology? Oh, he don't have to apologize? Huh.
But if
This
given
shit.
the opportunity to partner up and do something like this, it's amazing. And why it's amazing.
It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. It's amazing to partner up and do something like this. Truckers, I bought a truck stop and it's amazing. Oh man. It's amazing. Yeah. Cost millions of dollars. But goddamn, it's amazing. So now he don't pay his employees. So Cal, what's up? He ain't got to pay those goddamn employees. That's not his motherfucking truck stop. I don't know, Alex. I can only go by what a man says. I can only go by what a man says. The man said he bought a fucking truck stop. Is that like, I mean, it's in English, you know. I think I can read. The way I've been raised is you believe what a man says until he proves you different. I can meet a stranger and whatever he says, I believe it. No matter how crazy it is. Alex could have did a whole video saying he bought a fleet. Alex could have did a fucking video saying he bought Swift. I believe it. What up, G-Way? I believe it. If he did a video that said I bought Swift, I would believe it. Because I don't not believe somebody until they show me that I can't believe in them no more. Right? Isn't that how it's supposed to go? When men come together, right? Not bullshitters, right? But when men come together as men, right? Whatever it is they say, that's it, right? It's on their honor and everything else, right? Whatever it is they say, that's what it is. If I'd have watched this video and said, and about him buying a truck stop, I'd been like, hell yeah, man, that's what's up, Alex. You bought your motherfucking truck stop. Shit, shout out to you, man. Doing big things. That's what's up. Do your thing, bro. I don't know him. I'm not gonna say, oh, fuck that shit. He didn't buy no goddamn truck stop. He's lying like a motherfucker. Because that's haterism. I'm not a hater. See, there's a difference, and you guys get that shit confused. I'm never gonna hate on a man's success. And anybody in this comment section, they tell me something, I will believe it until you show me something different. You know what I mean? I'm not making this shit to bash anybody. This is a fucking teachable moment like a motherfucker, bro. Because you guys listen to a whole lot of people about trucking, and you guys believe everybody on trucking, and I don't know how many people got all fucked up in the shit, believing the wrong motherfuckers, right? I tell people this. Watch what you say to people. because you don't know what's on the line. Because you don't know what's on the line. These employees are not getting paid. And everybody's standing beside and letting one partner burn all by itself. I'm gonna tell you something right now. This is a fact. If me and my homeboys partnered up in some shit and I pulled one of these moves like what Alex did, I'm gonna have consequences. My homeboy is gonna make sure I'm lined up. I will have consequences, man, if I did that to a partner. I better leave motherfucking town and not be seen again. But I'm old school, right? This new school shit, I guess it's okay. It's okay to tell a motherfucker go to a goddamn trucking job knowing it's fucked up and you're unhappy your goddamn self. But that's okay. It's okay to say go to Hurricane knowing you were parked for 2 weeks and it's bullshit. It's okay to say go to fucking Prime knowing they ain't got no fucking freight and it's fucked up. But what you guys don't understand is when you say, hey, go to Prime, and a man leaves a halfway decent job, him and his wife and kids are almost homeless. But if he just stays at the old job, he can get through it. But you just sold him a dream at Prime or Hurricane or Hirschbach or one of those. He takes the leap of faith to find out the grass ain't green on the other side. To find out a motherfucker painted dead grass. Guess what happens to his livelihood now? You see what I'm saying about people's words, man? Somebody's got to be accountable for some of this shit, man. Got to be accountable. This is why I'm doing this live feed. You partnered up with a truck stop, your people ain't getting paid, and none of it's your fault. It's all Dean's fault. It's not good, man. It's a bad look. Bad look. I hope you guys don't follow this footstep of this shit. You know, I get on this motherfucker, man. I try to make sure I don't know none of you guys, so I'm not gonna say, hey, I love all you guys, because I'll be lying. Because what I teach my family and people, if you say you love something, you'll die for it. If you say you love something, you'll die for it. If you guys agree, put a 1 in the chat. If you disagree, put a 2. If you say you love something, you'll die for it. If you don't die for it, you don't love it. You just like it. You love your wife. You gonna let a man break in your house and do something to her, unalive her or anything else? Hell no, SoCal. Why? That's my wife. I love her. You love your kids? Hell yeah, SoCal. You gonna let anybody touch your kids? Hell nah. Why is that, SoCal? Or why is that? Because SoCal, because I love my kids. If you love something, you'll die for it. I'm not gonna get on this motherfucker and tell you guys I love you, because I'm not dying for none of you guys. So if I watch a video and a motherfucker says I love all you guys, I can't watch you no more. Can't watch you no more. Because you just showed to me you're just lying to me. How could you love me? You ain't gonna die for me. You don't got my phone number. You don't even know my real name. You don't know nothing about it. One of my dudes in the building, one of my members, what up, Adam? Here's what I'm gonna do too. Let's see. I don't know if anybody else does it, man, but this is my 3rd time doing this. Watch what I'm about to do right now. This is my 3rd time doing this. 3rd time. So total, I bought 15 people memberships. 15 people memberships. Congratulations to Marky. Congratulations, PG Beats. You deserve it, PG. Oser, you got a membership. You got a membership. Now remember, the computer does all this shit, so I don't have no control over it. 18 Wheeler, you got a membership. And Phoenix, you got a membership. All by SoCal Trucker. That's what I do, man. That's what I do. I know, Jeremy. I mean, it's only $4, but like I said, man, all I do when I make some money on this shit, I just give back to you guys. But what's your take on this shit, man? I'm gonna take this dude off the screen because I'm tired of looking at that shit. But you tell me. You tell me. Terry, don't block DJ. He's my biggest fan, Terry. So, what you guys put in your comments, man? What do you what do you guys think about this shit? Should I not bring this shit up? You guys ever heard of iron sharpens iron? This is a teachable moment. Hopefully Alex will watch this and maybe he'll learn something about how to be a partner. Hey, you deserve it, PG. You deserve it. Shit, now you're a member. Shit. You won't see it because you're a moderator. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, put in the comments. I'll read your comments right now. What do you guys think about this shit? Am I wrong for speaking on this shit? The thing is, man, is there's a lot of this shit that goes on, just not just YouTube, man. Facebook. How about Facebook? People rent cars. Hey, I'm going out today. They don't tell you it's their car. You know what I'm saying? But they're flossing that motherfucker like it's theirs, right? To make you assume it's their car, right? But there's nothing wrong with that. Because if you assume something, that's your fault. Because you never should have assumed, right? But that's a social media shit, man. That's the dangerous game in the social media, man. Seriously. Goddamn social media, man, will fucking get you divorced. Social media will get you in all kinds of trouble. But you know what? Whose fault is it? Is it social media's fault? Or is it your fault? It's not social media's fault. They give you the freedom to be who you are. And you uncover yourself of who you are. Oh shit. God dang. We finally got some fucking good news in this motherfucker. Truck It just paid off his truck today. Titles in the motherfucking mail. Man, can everybody put a 1 in chat for Truck It? God damn. See, this is the shit I like to see. I know some people don't know what it takes to pay a truck off. But put a 1 in the chat for this man. Tell him congratulations, man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. And Truck It, I appreciate you, man. Give me the honor of reading this to your good news, man. I appreciate you letting all of us here, into the good news, man. That's some good shit right there. Straight up. I like seeing stuff like that. Man, that's what I'm talking about. We're all a trucking community. None of us is perfect. I'm not perfect. None of us is perfect. I can get in some businesses and shit can go fucked up, but you know what? I got to come out of my pocket. I got to come out of my pocket. I got to make it right. Always got to make it right. A lot of people, man. I don't know, man. Shit's crazy. So here we are. holiday time, right? We're October 1st, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And we got employees that want to go Christmas shopping. I know none of you guys believe in Christmas. I get it. But they want to go Christmas shopping, but they don't get a paycheck. Let me find this out. Let me see who I'm talking to on this motherfucker. Let me see who I'm talking to. Since Alex bought that truck stop, in his own words, and he's a partner of that truck stop, and Dean ain't got the money in his bank account, do you feel like Alex should come out of his pocket to try to help pay these employees so they can have a Christmas? Put a 1 for yes. You think he should help. That way these people can enjoy their holiday time. Or 2, like, fuck that shit. Fuck them all, man. They deserve that shit. They deserve not having Christmas and shit. Fuck them if they get paid, even though they gave you, they trusted you by showing up to work. Let me see who I'm talking to here, man. I better see a whole shitload of 1s. What up, Status 01? I'm going to wait. What's the crazy part is the employees that didn't get paid are willing to stay. I would have been gone. I get it, DJ. But maybe the employees have family members that are truck drivers, and maybe they see the greater good in it. See, trust is good. What is one thing that breaks trust? What is one thing that breaks trust? Tell me. What's one thing that'll break trust? Anything. In a relationship, partnership, friendship. What's one fucking thing that breaks all that shit? I'll wait. I gotta take a drink of my sweet tea. Griff, don't have me. We're gonna have to block Griff, man. Muffins, fuck muffins, man. We don't need that shit. What up, Sage? What up, Everyday Ray? Lies. Hopefully, in your world, if somebody lies to you, the trust is out the window until they regain it. Lies. Do we not see lies all the time on social? Let's get YouTube out the way. Don't we see lies all the time? Social media, Facebook, Instagram. How about movie stars? I'm gonna tell you guys a story. If you want to hear a story, story time. I know. Goddamn fucking podcast, whatever the fuck his name is, stealing my story time. But it's story time. You guys want to hear a story? Put a 1 in the chat. If you want a story time, put a 1 in the chat. I'll tell you a story. I need 10 1s. I'll tell you this crazy ass story. No, you're not. To be able to only understand what he is going through when Alex interviewed him, it's probably unspeakable. Deep down, the man's probably never thought he would be in a predicament. That's what I'm saying, American Trucker. Like, it wasn't like the dude did it on purpose, man. I could tell that man's got a good heart. I don't know about Alex's heart because he didn't look like he gave a fuck. But the man with that red face, he was sincere, and I felt his hurt when I saw that shit. What up, David? Look at these ones. You guys all hit the like button? Let me check the like button. Let me check out the likes. Oh, shit, I got 4 text messages. Your Walmart delivery has arrived. Let me see. How many likes do I got? 46 likes. All right. Story time, people. Story time. What's one of the fakest thing you guys ever see? What's one of the fakest thing you guys ever see. Alex stabbed his partner in the back. He sure the fuck did, bro. Sure the fuck did. Sure the fuck did, bro. Story time. There's so much fakeness, and I'll tell you where. Rappers, music videos, all that shit. You guys know, obviously, that I'm in the movie industry and stuff like that, right? When I did Blue Bloods Clan, right? I was a director on Blue Bloods Clan, right? For Capitol Records. Their management, right? So they had the whole thing staged, right? And they had fake money on the table. Right? Now, I don't control none of that shit, the props and all that shit. But that man says, "Oh, hell no, we're not gonna be like everybody else. Get rid of that fucking fake money." He told this girl, he goes, "Go in my rolls, man, grab my satchel." That man dropped back $200,000 on the table and says, "Put that in the video instead of that fake ass money." Nothing but respect. But that's what that shit is about, man. A lot of these rap videos, they're in the Lamborghinis and all that kind of shit. It's not theirs. It's rented. It's prop. But when you watch the video, you're like, God damn, so and so's got a shitload of money. Look at that shit, man. He's successful. Look at the car. Look at this. Look at that mansion. Look at this. Look at that. And a lot of them don't got. Yep. You're on point with that too. They call it costume jewelry. But people watch the shit, get sucked up in it, and I want to be just like that guy. But behind the scenes, that guy's what? I ain't saying all of them, but some of them are fucking miserable. You know, it's just this whole video is a teachable moment, man. Like, you guys just got to be careful where you put your money. See, to me, time is valuable. To me, time is priceless. I ain't saying I don't waste my time, but on a lot of bullshit, I don't like wasting my time. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just fucked up, man. So now I got to see if these motherfuckers get paid or not. I'm going to tell you another story. You guys ready to hear story time? One more. This is somebody you guys know on YouTube. You want to hear about it? Put one on the chat. 5 ones on this one. I remember a rapper doing an interview at Howard Stern. He made it rain with the money. When it went to commercial, the rapper sent in one of his guys and said, "I need the money back." Dude, I did an E40 videos, all fake money. Not against 40 though. They're like stealing it out of armored truck, you know. But do you know how many armored truck scenes I've seen and different things, fake ass money? All right, I'll tell you a story. Lying. William, where you at on things saying lying? Where you at with that? Tell me. So, once upon a time, here's how I got involved in the oil field. How I got involved in the oil field, besides chasing Andrew Jackson, was 404 Trucker Dave. 404 Trucker Dave. This is a 404 Trucker Dave story. He had a truck. So my buddy was in the oil field, got to know his driver, K Dog, right? And K Dog can get on here and vouch anything that I say. So my dude became good friends with K Dog. Well, then my homeboy left the oil field and his truck was at the house. Trucker Dave's truck goes to the shop, needing a transmission or whatever the fuck it needs repairs, right? Oh, Dave didn't have the money to fix the truck. K Dog is sitting home with no truck to drive, not making no money. I talked to my homeboy about it. He says, man, my homeboy gave me the truck. Says, do what you want to do with it. That's all right. I said, I'm gonna send it to K Dog. Now I did this for K Dog, not 404 Trucker Dave, right? This is a true fact story. I call up Dave. I said, I got a truck, you got a driver. I said, we can partner up on this shit. I need a percentage. He said, okay. He flew K Dog out here. I met K Dog. Cool ass dude. I met K Dog to grab the truck. Cool dude. We're cool. Even today, we're cool. The whole time that motherfucker was at the oil field, that truck, I received not $1. Not $1. The whole time, Dave said it wasn't making no money. The whole time. There's no money to be made. I didn't care, right? I'm not hard up on money. I didn't care. And it gave K Dog a job, right? He was still making his money. So that was cool, right? K Dog, he's Christian, man. He's a downright good ass dude, straight up. One of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet. And so he was working, so I got no problem, right? So all these months, no money, no money, no money. I get a call about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired, I'm asleep. K Dog calls me. I said, what's up, brother? He said, man, the truck is broke down. I called Dave up and Dave don't want to fix it. He said, I'm on my own. I said, what? You're on your own? He said, yep. He said, I'm on my own. I said, look, bro, I know you're not my responsibility. I said, but that's fucked up. I said, let's fix the truck. I'll pay for it or give you an Uber, Lyft, whatever we got to do to make sure you're okay. I'm willing to come out of my pocket. I put this story on every fucking thing I love, man. This is true. Next thing you know, we're calling around for a mobile mechanic. He knew some chick there. My homeboy knows the chick's name. I forgot her name. But they got a nickname for this chick, right? But she's like a oil field rat. Like she knows everybody and everything, right? So we get a hold of her. We're on three-way and all that shit. She's got a mechanic. The mechanic slides out. All it was a starter, like $400. I said, no problem. I said, when it's done, when the bill's done, whatever, let me know. I'll cover it. He said, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I said, bro, you got to get home, bro. Next thing you know, he hits me back like, hey, man, I told Dave, there's a starter and then you're going to pay for it and this and that and this and that. And as soon as he found out it was only $400, he paid for it. So then Dave pays for the repair. After that, K-Dog quits. I called my homeboy up. I said, hey, bro. I said, I need to fly you out there, get your truck. You can work at the door or whatever. I was like, this dude's quitting. So my homeboy went out there and stayed out for a quick minute at the oil field and then brought the truck back. The story that I'm telling you this is this. Me and Dave was a partner on the truck. The driver was not my responsibility. But even though he wasn't my responsibility, I felt in my heart that I had to make sure that he was good and he was going home to his family, to his wife and shit. And that's a true fucking story, man. So with Alex got to make sure these motherfuckers get paid. If he even comes out of his own bank account to make sure these employees get paid. You guys see why I told you guys a story? Do you see how they're both kind of same? If you guys see how the stories are kind of same, put a 1 in the chat. Let me see if you guys are still awake here. I'll probably put you to sleep. Do you remember Tom Boo infomercials about making millions? That's 404 Dave, nothing but a scammer. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not going to get on here and talk shit on dude. I'm just telling you the truth, man. I'm just telling you the truth. Appreciate that, Charles. He's the only one to put a goddamn one in the chat. Fuck it. I guess there you go, Brandon. You put a one in the chat. Appreciate the ones, guys. But yeah, that's a true fucking story, man. And like, hang on one second. I was actually gonna call him, but yeah, he didn't answer. But I'll see if he'll let me. We did the interview once already on Hensley's channel, but anyway, no, we didn't lose channel. I said, hang on a second. So yeah, I was trying to call OK Dog so he can tell you his story, but he didn't answer. So he's going through a lot of stuff, going on with him right now too, man. So, but yeah, man. So it's just crazy shit, man. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Another story. Fuck, another story. You guys are getting some stories. I'm gonna tell you another reason why this shit hits home about the employees not getting paid. This shit really hits home. And you know why? My dad worked for a union company before he became an owner operator. He's there for 13 years. A union company, people. A union company. Yeah, like 4 weeks vacation, all that stuff, right? Right before Christmas, without a warning, he shows up to work with all these other employees standing at the gate with the gate closed. They went out of business right before Christmas. Didn't tell nobody. Their paycheck was like the next day. My dad didn't get paid on his paycheck. I was a kid, and Christmas was hard. Not because we didn't get presents, but going through the stress. As a man, your household, your responsibility. You know what I mean? And Christmas time at times, especially when you're on a 9 to 5, is stressful. And he didn't get a check, man. And goddamn, man, that was our Christmas. And he was union, protected by the union. About 3 or 4 months later, the union finally got some of the money that was owed to him. Not much, but some of it. But here we are again, almost Christmas, and these employees don't get paid, just like my dad. So yeah, I think it hits home more with me than a lot of you guys because I had to go through that shit as a kid. That shit sucks. SoCal, I work for owner operator pulling jet fuel, and I told him when I came to work for him, I'll do whatever he asked me to, as long as I never have to hunt him down for my paycheck that I earn. Yeah, it's crazy. What is CF, bro? I don't know what that is. Oh, good old cornflake. Who's that, DJ? But yeah, so that's my stories, man. learn from what you can in this video. Like I said, back in the days, old Asian Maya man, he did a whole big old video about me and Trucker Brown. So, I was like, what the fuck? He didn't ask me to fucking put me on his fucking channel. So yeah. Whoops. Any worker that doesn't get paid on their stated pay date can file a complaint with the Wage and Hour Division of the Department of Labor. Employers can file 10,000 per day. But the whole thing, be feline, when a company goes out of business, like let's say maybe we're talking about these guys, but I know, like with my dad, he was a union employee, a driver, and you can file whatever the fuck you want. But when they BK on you and the gates are closed, let me tell you. You want to hear what happened to the business? If you want to hear what happened to the business when they closed the gates, put a 1 in the chat. I don't know if you want to get bored about this shit. That's an employee is not paid. Oh, okay. I didn't get paid working security back then. I went through it. Stress beyond stress. Yeah. What up, Henry? They can't file bankruptcy on that. I mean, I hear you, bro, but so let me tell you, the union is stronger than anything you guys can file. The union, they're the strongest. They're stronger than state and everything. So once the gates closed, what happened after that was their whole entire company was turned over to a lawyer. The whole company, because remember, they're in debt with debtors and everything, man. Apparently they were on cash COD when they were buying cement and sand and all that shit. Like that, some owner operators, like it was a big deal. But so once they did that, the lawyers had the whole thing, and they auctioned off all the equipment. They auctioned off everything. They seized everything, auctioned everything off, and then tried to do the best they could with the money. Pay people a little bit what they could, and that was it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't be K on it, but if there's nothing, there's nothing. Remember, it's a business, so you can't go after nobody's person. You can go after the business, but once it's gone and liquidated, lawyers came in and liquidated everything. Like, what is there to file? You know what I mean? So that's what happened to that place. And if anybody wants to know, the company name was Toby Transport and Bohannon Brothers and Delta Pumping. It was ready mix, cement, and a pump company. They were all gone. And they were in North Hollywood, if you want to look it up. And who bought the property was Robertson Ready Mix. Robertson bought the plant and the property. They're still there today on Raymer Street and something else. Raymer and Ethel. Look it up on your Google or whatever. I think it's Raymer and Ethel. Right on that corner. Today it's Robertson Ready Mix. My wife works for the federal prison, and they just abolished the union for the federal prison employees. A lot of people are pissed about it and quitting in masses. Damn. Be feline up here. If you are unionized, you cannot go to labor where you have to exhaust all avenues with the union. You can't even hire a lawyer. Yeah, that's in your union contract. Unions take care of everything. Anyway, guys, that's my time. If you guys want to tell me something, want me to read something or whatever, speak your opinion on it. Right now is the time to do so. We've been on this bitch an hour and 20 minutes. But I gave you guys 3 story time stories. But yeah, that shit's, Alex, I don't know you, my dude. I ain't throwing shots at you, man, but you got to make that shit right, bro. You and your partners, you got to make that shit right. And don't leave it with just your one partner, bro. The reason why we have partnerships is so the company is that much more stronger, right? That much more stronger. You can't turn your back on a partnership once you buy a truck stop. So, anyway, guys, I'm out of here, man. Appreciate the people that was watching me. Please do me a favor. If you got a membership when you get on, it came from me. And really quick. Hang on, really quick, bro. Fuck up. There was a new member that joined, Derek. I appreciate you, man. You joined the membership on the business level. So I appreciate that, Derek. And just so you guys know, you guys have the business level, there's gonna be some videos coming out, so be ready for it. And yeah, so everybody rocks me on membership, everybody subscribe, everybody watching me not subscribe, hitting the like button. I appreciate all you guys. I ain't gonna say I love you, goddamn it. We broke down what love means, didn't we? I ain't gonna die for you. But I do appreciate sincerely all you guys that fuck with me, man. That I do. I really, truly appreciate you guys. You know, because I know when you guys are here, information's getting out and it'll put a little dent in trucking. It ain't gonna fix it. But, you know, it will put a little dent in it. What all does the memberships entail? I'm interested in joining. Do me a favor, Charles. When this thing renders, I'll put a link as a reply on your thing. But normally it's on right next to subscribe. It says join. And right there, when you look at all the levels, it tells you what it's all about. But some people say they don't see it if they got iPhones. So I also have it on my description of all my videos. But you can also, like I said, once this video renders, you know, say membership ? And then I'll put the link so you can see it. But you're late, J Moss. You gotta watch the replay. But I seriously appreciate you guys, man, because in my little world, man, I know we are a trucking community. And in my little world, you know, we all gotta just do the best we can. We ain't perfect. You know, only Jesus Christ is perfect. We ain't perfect. You know, but we just try to be the best we can be the best person who we can be, and be better than who we were yesterday. And you know, that's where we're at with that. So thank you guys, man. And until we are gonna have the goddamn live stream about the lease operator attacking owner operator. We're still gonna do that. We're still gonna do it. I didn't make that thumbnail for no reason. It's just I thought this was important. And so until next time, guys, I appreciate all you guys. I'm out of here.